guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Okay. I will come with you after I take the rest of the crap in your house. Yes, I even steal the books. I know they're not worth much, but there's a shop right over there. Gosh, thank you, buddy. You would think you would kick me out for doing this, but I'm not going to complain. Cigarette boxes. That's something I don't understand. Tobacco's fairly easy to grow, yet it's actually worth a decent amount of bottle caps, too, for the old packs that have been around for 200 years. I can't imagine they taste very good at that point. And then again, neither will those 200-year-old Salisbury steaks that people are eating, so I don't know. Got you. Everything out here looks to be looted. Stim pack. Health potion, basically. Stim pack. Oh, right. Gotta repair the submachine gun. I almost forgot. I think I'm over encumbered, actually. Yeah, most definitely am.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Hardcore mode. Hardcore mode is kind of a pain in the ass. It's actually a lot more fun. It's a more realistic adventure, but things like ammo will now weigh something. So, carry around tons of ammo doesn't happen. Anything that would instant heal you, stim packs, rat away, stuff like that, now does it over time. And you can't use stim packs to fix limbs. You have to use doctor's bags or going to a doctor to fix you up. So it's just more stuff to keep track of. In addition, you'll have 3 new meters pop up: a hydration, hunger, and sleep meter, and you have to maintain those at all times. One of the problems I have with the collector's edition is the thirst meter basically goes away because the game gives you the Vault 13 canteen, which you drink out of all the time. It's an infinite canteen that keeps that thirst meter up. So why put that in a game? I have no idea. But there you go. I'm not going to do it on hardcore mode. Maybe someday I'll do a playthrough of it, but no, I'm good. Let's go. Alright, here comes all the messages. There'll be one more here in a second, too. For each DLC you have, it opens up a quest to go to that DLC. And you can actually do it at any point. I can walk up there now. But the recommended level is level 15. And that's for good reason. They're quite difficult otherwise. You may notice I'm walking very, very, very slowly. There's the last one. I am over encumbered. I can only carry so much stuff. If this were Morrowind or Oblivion, I would be stuck in a spot. I guess they felt it wasn't realistic in the future, and therefore let me move around at half speed. Very nice of them. Here's the general store. This town, Good Springs, these stores, the schoolhouse, all this area actually exists. And there are multiple people that have traveled to them and explore this stuff. There are photographs of people at these locations, so kind of cool if you ever want to travel through Nevada.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Surplus ammo will break down your gun as you're using it. It wears down your gun faster. It is cheaper, but it does less damage too. I would never use it if you can help it.
Can do.
Time to get rid of all that crap we picked up. Cleaner, gone. Ashtray, baseball, gloves, gone. Oh my god. Keep the energy cells. Anything drained, you can recycle. I think it's every 3 or every 4 of them. You can create a working energy cell out of it. So it's recycling ammo, basically. Don't need you, or you, or you, or you, or you, or you. You. Well, but look, I mean, already 110 caps just from garbage we've picked up from Doc Mitchell's house. Here's the canteen. The bane of my existence. Grr. There's usually not too much here I'll sell. Most of it doesn't weigh more than a pound. If I have a lot of like vodkas or the beer saved up, I'll get rid of it. Because all it does is a +1 strength with other stat modifiers. Yeah, +1 charisma, -1 int. I hang on to it just in case I need to bump my strength up to carry crap home, though. So I'm gonna have to go through what I'm gonna wear. Oh god, it's a lot of stuff. Let's sell this. Let's get his ammo. And I'll use 9mm rounds. And probably energy cells. Oh, balls. Let's get rid of some of the dynamite. There we go.
Another satisfied customer.
And then we get to play the wonderful game of inventory management. Yes. Well, thank you. I gotta be honest, this is pretty self-explanatory. You have damage and DPS listed together, the condition, CND of the item. If you're really confused, I'd be happy to explain anything on here. I think binoculars can go away. Damage of 15, huh? You're going on my hot bar. To put things there, by the way, you just hold down 1 through 8. Minus, you can't use 2. and click on an item. So now when I'm in the real world, get out of there, and I've got my weapon drawn, and I'm like, no, I need a knife. Bam. Hotkeys. Wonderful thing. Anyway, knife can go. That grenade rifle, I mean, it does decent damage, but the 40mm grenades are expensive, and I don't run across them often. That's gotta go. Straight razor doesn't really do much damage. That shotgun is really nice. I'll keep that. Spears can go. Pistol stays. Alright. If I hit escape one more damn time, too. Great. Good. Weighs 10 pounds, weighs 15 pounds, does the same thing. Cool. The metal armors might... I might actually start using them, even with the -1 agility, just because it's 4 extra damage shaved off the top. It's going to protect me a bit more, even though it weighs twice as much. Okay, I can use the glasses separate. Maybe that perception talent isn't so bad. Okay. A few things in here I can get rid of. No, don't murder him, please.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Nope. Looking to take your caps. You can have binoculars. You can have a knife. All the spears. And I'm trying to get the weight down, too, because I am just carrying a lot of stuff, and other than a vending machine here, I'm not going to have too many places to stash items until I get my house, I guess. Hotel room. I definitely don't need that. I don't know why I would... That must be the basic item he gives you, and this must come out of the collector's edition. Okay. Starting the game with over 500 bottle caps. I'll take that.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Yes, sir. Anyway, Chet there, he's kind of a douchebag, and you'll find out shortly when we... You know what? I might not even try to save the town. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I take that back. Just ignore me. Oh, you're way up there. Oh, whatever. That's Victor, the robot. He pulled you out of the grave, which is up there. Brought you here. I guess shooting you in the face is not a mortal wound like it used to be. Eh.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long, not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken-down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
They sure do.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Yes, ma'am. Ooh. Ain't nobody around? I didn't take that. What was that? Nope. Wasn't me. I don't know why it's getting so upset. I'm not doing anything. Okay. Probably start yelling at me soon. So this is kind of the tutorial for the game. She's gonna walk you through some of the basics and give you some caps along the way.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Yeah, okay.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. Nice shot.
Thanks.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
It's honestly, it's good credits and experience to do this. There's really no reason not to every time. Yeah, it's a tutorial, but you're gonna do a lot of missions that are just like this. So I'll do it. A lot of running through empty spaces. Come along. Yeah, there are some interesting mods I'm going to try to maybe integrate into future showings. This was a really, I want to say a beautiful game, but it's awfully yellow. There are mods that clear it up and really show a lot of the beauty in this game, and I think those are some of the mods I'm going to be looking into. But there's a huge modding community behind this game, so if you're already enjoying this and you want to try something completely different, definitely check out some of the mods on Steam.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Yeah, but the Steam Workshop, there's quite a few mods on there, and just a modding community in general for all the Elder Scrolls and Fallout games. Alright, I'm going. Go kill some geckos. The compass shows a couple. They gotta be on the other side of that. Yeah, there we go. Might as well use the varmint rifle. The ammo is near worthless in it, but don't want to waste durability on my real weapons. Not geckos, anyway. I don't need enter vats. Come on.